when you add 3x and subtract 9x, you'll get negative 7x equals 9. Then you have to divide it by negative 7. Thus, you will next find x, which is 9 over negative 7, or x equals negative 9/7. Does everybody understand this?
I learned nothing. What exactly are we doing now?
You're a nerd.
What, me?
I wasn't talking to you, moron. Turn around and mind your own business. Class, stop talking now and allow him to do another equation for everyone who talks. That's one more equation we will go over before the quiz.
Can I, go home now?
This is stupid. Alright, class, that's 3 more equations we'll be going over before the quiz tomorrow. Now, Morton, you may take over my seat and instruct the class on how to do the next few equations.
Thank you, sir. Where's that expo marker? Somebody get me the expo marker.
Hey, kid, pass that to me. What a disruption of precious class time.
Lenny, you better give me that expo marker. Give it to me.
Thanks, kid. Don't throw... Nobody pick up this marker. I'm watching you.
Now I got it. No more homework.
Okay. Stop talking, stop laughing, and stop throwing the marker. We now have 50 questions to go over before the quiz tomorrow. Morton, would you please take this marker here that I have now had in my hands because these children are too immature to play with it, or not even supposed to play with it actually, and write 50 equations down on the board and make sure everybody solves it. Everybody get out a sheet of paper and do these equations right now.
We'll start with something easy. Like quadratics. But first we need to master the quadratic formula. Does everybody have their paper out? Yes. We're supposed to be learning quadratics in middle school. This is stupid. Why are we doing this in the first place?
I have no paper.
Do you at least have a pencil?
Nah, and I don't really give a crap.
Class, hold that thought for a moment while I get the materials he needs.
Finally, I can speak. Ludwig, stop talking, or I will have to take your agenda.
But I...
Stop talking.
Alright, I'm back. What is this all about? Why do I have more than one sheet of paper?
Because you get extra work and extra homework before tomorrow's quiz, since you think you're the class clown around here. And I don't want to hear another word out of you, Ludwig.
LOL, I'll just burn it in the fireplace like I do with all my homework. Like I'm gonna study for it.
What did I say? What did I say? I said I did not want to hear another word out of you again for the rest of the class. Yet you're still talking. You can give me your agenda book now. Here, you can take it and stuff it down the garbage disposal for all I care. You can now do 500 questions at lunch, and that's why I threw the clipboard at you, so you can take it with you if you want. Actually, you're obliged to do it because I'm in charge of teaching this math lesson here right now. So, you'll have to take that home with you. Sorry. And if you try to disrespect this classroom once again, I will add 1,000 questions. Stop talking over there now. Okay, so let's begin. First, we'll start with the quadratic formula. You can hand that up to me. Thank you. B
plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. That will be your solution, and that will be the quadratic formula. And class, this is extremely important for tomorrow's quiz, so I hope you're taking notes down. After the quiz tomorrow, we will get into standard and vertex form. Hopefully Mr. Dog will teach you that without any disturbances. And of course, your homework will be... Wait a minute, who said you get to assign homework? Says I. Who is I? But when did you say that, Mr. Dog? Morton is allowed to assign homework. I said it just now, Goldie. You'll do chapter 7, page 641 through 643, and number 5 through 7 on page 644. Ludwig, come speak to me about having your extra homework. I am so done with this class. Watch out for math, class. Mr. Dog, I'm working on a machine that can help improve this classroom's learning environment and prevent disturbances. Interesting. When are you going to bring it in? I should be able to bring it in tomorrow, if I can figure out the rest of the scientific formulas involved in, replicating the electrical energy without having to run out of battery quickly. Well, I guess that sounds interesting. I can bring it in tomorrow, and we'll see how things work out. Deal. Good morning, class. We will be taking the quiz today. But before we do that, Morton has a special surprise. And what would that be? Extra homework? No, Frederick, but it will be the surprise from me to you if you don't stop talking right now. We are about to take a quiz. Class, may I introduce to you Mechakoopa. Oh great, it's just another robot like all your silly inventions. It's always gonna blow up. And we all know that. Not this time, kids. The Mechakoopa was invented to improve the learning environment of this classroom and prevent talking when there's not supposed to be talking. Really? Because it looks like he's having a seizure to me. Is that really what you programmed him to do? I bet he'll explode any second now. Well, think again. Mechakoopa, calibrate.
To improve the learning environment of this classroom.
Hey, why don't you come over here so I can wreck you? Excellent job, Mechakoopa. Thumb is up. 5 stars.
All in the day's work.
Now, Iggy, if I may, please pass out the quizzes. We will now begin the square root, quadratics, and a quadratic formula quiz. There is no cheating, no talking, no snacks, and no food during this test. So please respect others in your environment. Thank you. You may begin. You will have 45 minutes. There's no way I can figure all this out. I'm just gonna write down more random stuff. Hey, Goldie, what'd you get for number 1? I have no idea, Iggy. I'm just writing down random numbers and letters, because I have no idea what I'm doing.
There is no cheating allowed during a test.
And Goldie, you can bring me your agenda book, because I already enforced these rules executively at the beginning of this speech. What does executively mean? Why would he invent that stupid Mechakoopa?
I want to take your test.
You now have a 0.
This class is being disciplined so well. Deep gratitude, Mechakoopa.
Once again, it is all in the day's work.
Welcome back, everybody. The test results have come in.
I thought you weren't supposed to publicly show other people's grades up on the board. But we got negative 100.
I mean, yeah, a G. I thought it only went to F, but there's a G. How is that even possible?
I have no idea.
Class, stop laughing now.
Otherwise, laser eyes.
Please don't zap us with your laser ways. How refreshing. I got my 100, and Mechakoopa has improved the learning environment of this classroom.